Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we explored, I believe, the mines of Foundry and located some of those strange bladeling creatures that we have been told exist in the mine. Giant creatures made of rock. Looks like they're made of chromium itself, with these strange blades sticking out of their back. They look like rock elementals, as if they look like some sort of strange mix of a dog and a stegosaurus. Really, really dangerous looking. Thankfully, however, extremely slow, and Decker had no real issue dealing with them. We've acquired a blade from one of them, and we also have in our dog cage a captured boar as well, because we're going to need these for a quest when we get a little further into the quest line for Foundry. And speaking of Foundry, we're going to explore more of it now, since we are over here in another section of Foundry. Let's go ahead and see who's where, and what people are doing, and so forth, and so on, and where we're allowed to walk into, and what we're allowed to do. Oh, fear the Sentinel. Hello, sniper. Let's see how good you are at seeing someone rifle through your pockets. Not very good. Just want to say, you're not going to see someone take your 2 fusion cells. My goodness, the whole area here is like a war zone with how the Foundry guards watching the populace of Foundry. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed this before, but there's ladders like here with sandbags overlooking nothing but like the residential district. They must not want anyone to riot here either for some reason, but I got the impression that people here are happy with the lives they lead, even though it's quite dangerous to live here. An obviously drunk man staggers about the room. He picks up one of the bottles on the table and begins drinking from it, only to realize it's completely empty. His face deforms in utter disgust as he returns the bottle and steps away from the table. That is when he spots you. Huh? Who are you? What are you doing in my house, huh? You, Did you knock? Yes. Well, dang. I heard nothing. I'm so sorry. But where are my manners? Would you like a drink? Sure, I'd appreciate it. You don't want any? That's a shame. And a bit odd if you ask me. He doesn't want a free drink? Silly. More for me, though. He pours himself another drink after finally finding a bottle with some liquor in it. I'm Nicholas, by the way. Nice to meet you. So, what can I do for you? Oh, do you know anything about those mine creatures? I have no idea what you're talking about, you. What creatures? You need to... yeah, creatures you say? You mean Messer's pigs? Silly old man. Those are pigs, not creatures. I mean, mine creatures. I get it now. But I don't have any pigs. No, Messer's got pigs. Sounds like he's got herpes or something. Messer's got pigs. He's got creatures. Oh, I'm feeling hungry now. Oh, why are you drinking all alone? It's none of your business, you odd person that refuses free drinks. Demon. Why would I tell anything to you? Well, I have a relative who sat home and drowned his problems with booze. He was found dead in a pool of his own vomit. So if there's something you want to talk about... I want to die my vomit. Die my vomit. Listen, I'm having some personal issues. He takes another gulp of the booze. It's my wife, Olivia. After 20 years of being happily married, it's like someone spilled molten metal over our marriage. At first we began arguing more and more, and later it got worse and worse. And now we argue over everything. It's unbearable now. We fight all the time, and she throws stuff at me. I punched that stupid woman once so hard she fell on the floor. Yeah. How How can you start... if I'm... Decker probably is just more interested in hearing more of the story than commenting at this point. That sounds horrible. It is! It's very bad. I hate that woman so much now. I don't even really know why it all started happening. What did you say your name was again? It's Decker. So, there you go. I feel nothing but pure hatred for that muck woman. He seems lost in thought, but after a couple of moments he starts talking again. It's unbearable. So much I even plan on killing her. As soon as he utters those words, his eyes instantly become clear and focused, as if he has sobered up in an instant. Tiny drops of sweat start rolling down his face, slowly growing larger and larger. And don't sweat yourself over that slip-up, man. Ain't any of my business. This conversation is over! I'm very tired. Out! He points to the door. Out, I said! I've never actually done the quest for him, but I believe you can get a quest to kill his wife. We'll come back with Decker, and we'll inquire about it, and see if he's actually willing to hire us to do so. And I think we'll do it! I've never actually completed that quest, and with all my other characters, I either decided to ignore him, knowing that this is the quest, I think a quest that he offers that we can do, or my characters are basically good guys or just don't want to get involved. But I think Decker would probably be interested in doing a job of that sort on the side for a little bit of cash. Besides, I've never done the quest, so why not take a look at it? On that note, everyone, we are going to do the Foundry quests correctly, but it's so tempting for me to do them incorrectly with Decker. You can solve Foundry's problems. You can solve Foundry's problems by destroying the mine, I believe, causing an explosion and sealing the creatures in it. It doesn't... how can I describe it? It solves the problems in that the mine creatures are dealt with, but I believe Foundry itself dries up, because without the mine, there's no metal. No metal, there's no money. No money, the Foundry guard goes away, and Foundry itself collapses. Oh, I'm sorry, by collapses, I means... Do I means it? Well, if you have the ends now, Tim, you might as well end it if you have the means. I means that it doesn't have the money to pay, and thus, without the guards helping protect the people of Foundry, Ironheads will eventually take it over, and it will be destroyed, if I recall correctly. I don't see anyone. Looks like we can safely open this door. No stealth, walking in and just searching someone's home. Normally, if I was playing this like blind or as a roguelike, I would never do what you see me doing now. But I know that there's almost no one in any of these homes. Let's open this up. We're looking for oddities in particular. That's why I'm walking into these. And nope, no oddities. Just some batteries and other miscellaneous stuff. Not allowed to search that box. Oh my goodness. Oh, but no one's around looking at me. Okay, so we can at least lockpick this. I thought this was the door to the mayor's office. That's actually down in that area. A huge, open, empty chamber here. Oh, bless me. Oh, this is someone's place. Must be this girl. Hello, miss. Hey. I can't help you. I'm not from around these parts. Okay. Well then, what parts do you have, I say, as I search your pockets for them. An eel sandwich! We'll get some free lunch. Pretty much everything tastes different around here. Food, water, medicine. The pockets, though, don't taste different. 2 Stygian coins. Not allowed in that place. Let's see what's up here. Oh, look at this, everyone. Something that doesn't highlight when you click on it. And an oddity item is in this. Foundry plans. Old, partially burned foundry plans. Unfortunately, you cannot make out the date they were drawn. I really think Stygian Software did this on purpose. They added a handful of barrels or what have you around in their game that don't highlight when you hold down tab to encourage you to swing your mouse over everything to search it. Hello, mysterious man. Who goes there? Oh! We have the quests for Jack Quicksilver. I forgot all about the fact that we actually have the quest. The Neophyte. Enter. Do I have the quest for Jack Quicksilver? I do. I forgot about that. We didn't even attempt to get the first quest in Core City. And I think I said I would. She silently observes you. I will silently observe her pockets. Actually, we'll actively observe her pockets. I'll take the coins. Thank you for your contribution to the Save the World tax. A tall, imposing figure dressed in black stands before you, calmly waiting for you to step into the room. While the man seems fairly at ease, you sense that behind his illuminating stare there is a mind more alert than it might appear. A mind that is capable of swiftly and accurately reacting to even a slightest sign of disturbance or danger. When he eventually does open his mouth to speak, he effortlessly manages to fill the small room with his platinum-heavy, ringing voice. We have been waiting for you. I'm Everett, for the time being, and I would like to welcome you to Foundry. It's a bit chaotic here at the moment, but that should not interfere with our plans, right? What can you tell me about Foundry? There is much one can tell about Foundry, but very little that is difficult to figure out on one's own. Just look around you, and look carefully. Jack would never send me a person unaware of the world around him, right? He smiles. What are you guys doing here on this roof? Chillin'. I'm joking, of course. As you can see, we have more than a satisfying position here, above everyone else. We can observe them and do our work pretty much without interference, right? What is that work exactly? Some other time on that. He smiles. Jack told me to talk to you about an assignment. I reckon he did. We have a very important situation, Decker. One of our own is imprisoned right here in Foundry. He allowed himself to get caught during a certain act and ended up behind bars. He's being held in Foundry prison, awaiting trial. What exactly happened? Torador was tasked with following a traveling merchant named Bolivar Dowd and was to keep an eye on him. After certain events were to take place, Torador was instructed to assassinate him, which he did. But he was noticed and allowed himself to be apprehended, Decker. The real issue here is that Torador is one of us. Therefore, he knows everything we know, right? And if the Foundry Guard was to find out what he knows, it would be very, very bad for us. What if I can't get him out of there? Well, then, wish him a happy birthday. Oh, and one more thing before I let you on your mission. We have had a lucky break that brought us some time. Foundry has a single judge that handled all cases, and he just recently died of food poisoning. How fortunate is that, right? With his death, Torador's case is on hold for now, giving us time to act. Or should I say, giving you time to act. You may leave now. And if you have any questions, I'm always here. About Torador Salywatch. Yes? What can you tell me about the Foundry prison? Well, it's a high security area, I can tell you that. You will find the main entrance south of here, down a set of stairs. That is the only entrance, but might not be the only exit. The area has patrolling guards armed to the teeth, cameras, turrets, and a set of 2 heavy metal split gates separate the entry area from the cell block. Mark my words. The security is tight, and there is very little room for error. Also, as far as I know, everything is being recorded by the cameras, and, in case of emergency, reinforcements are able to arrive within a few minutes. It's truly a problematic place, isn't it? With the judge dead, who decides Tordor's fate? Well, Foundry doesn't want to be like everyone else in the sense that they dispose of serving quick justice, as is common throughout South Underrail. They have their own justice system, and they stick to it firmly, right? They will probably appoint a new judge before dealing with Tordor. But for now, he's in the hands of the prison warden. Let me ask you something else. I will. Alright, goodbye, Everard. Take care, and keep your eyes open. We'll have an easier time completing that quest if we solve some of Foundry's problems first, so we'll come back for that. Oh, I forgot to pick his pocket. Hopefully I'll remember to pick his pocket when I come back. Alright, so... Oh, I said I would do a certain quest a certain way. And although I am aware that it will be difficult, it could be fun. So why not give it a try? Why not give it a try? The young, attractive woman seems to be the only person present in this quiet home. Even at first sight, it is clear that this woman shines as bright as a diamond in a bucket of coal when compared to the other woman you've seen in Foundry so far. Her beautifully elongated face and her slim yet curvy figure form a striking image, which is sadly smudged by one tiny imperfection. Mild swelling and blackness around her tired green eyes. She is the first one to speak. Good day. May I help you somehow? Hello, my name's Decker. I apologize if I'm disturbing you. Your door was slightly open. Can I ask you a few questions? She smiles. Well, since you're so polite, I suppose I'll have to indulge you. My name is Evelyn Ingram, Decker. What would you like to talk to me about? Do you know anything about the creatures from the mine? Not much. I've mostly heard people say those things look like they're made of rocks or something, but that's all I know. Luckily, I never had a chance to meet one in person and learn whether description is true. And I hope I never meet one. You know, I'm sure the Foundry Guard situation will be resolved quickly, and the mine will be operational again. What can you tell me about Foundry? About Foundry? Foundry is well known throughout Underrail for its rich mine, and because we're the largest exporter of iron in the region. That allows us to afford a strong defense, which we need if we're to defend ourselves from raiders. Unfortunately, Foundry is also the most polluted station in the region, and life expectancy isn't the best either. To tell you the truth, I don't care much about this place. I'd leave it if I could. Who are you and what do you do around here? Oh, I don't think it would be very smart of me to discuss personal information with strangers. But you seem like an honest guy. Different from the ones I'm usually surrounded with. Don't know what to say about myself. Well, I was the wife of the former Foundry Guard chief, Michael Ingram. You might have heard of him. Sadly, he died some time ago from a heart attack, leaving me all alone. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe we should change the subject. Don't feel sorry. While it is difficult for me to speak of it, sometimes it's good to speak about these things. And you seem like a good listener. Anyway, I was really shocked when he died. All was well until one day he suddenly fell, dying before he hit the floor. Dr. Stevenson told me that it was a heart attack. Apparently he'd been overworked and overstressed and slept too little. Not to mention the quality of living conditions here. In the end, all that got to him, leaving me to cope with loneliness. Losing a man I loved like that left a hole in my heart I don't think I'll ever be able to fill again. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's time for me to move on. I am young, and still have so much to live for. It's complicated. Maybe that's enough about the subject. A beautiful woman like you should not be forced to sit alone in her room and wither away. I can make you company if you don't have a problem with that. A charming smile slowly appears on her face. Not at all. Thank you for the compliment. But I don't consider myself that beautiful. Pretty seems more appropriate, but you're right about me being alone. That is true, sadly. She pauses, letting her seductive stare convey her unspoken thoughts. After a few quiet moments, she turns away to grab a bottle of some seemingly expensive drink and shows it to you. Care for a drink? Have a drink with Evelyn. I've never seen this topic before, this conversation. You find yourself in Evelyn's bedroom, feeling a strong headache and dizziness after a mere 2 drinks that weren't that strong at all, let alone enough for you to lose consciousness. As the dark curtain slowly lifts from your eyes, you are presented with a bone-chilling image. Evelyn is standing before you, pointing a large knife right at your face. The semi-drugged, nauseating state you're in only enhances her transformation from beauty into beast, making the experience even more surreal. Her kind eyes have now become flaming furnaces, emitting enough heat to turn your skin to liquid. Her charming smile, a scrap metal shredder grinning at your impending doom, and her soft, full hair, strands of molten metal erupting from the tip of her head and flowing down her face. Oh, nice! Hey, this is a great description! She sounds nightmarish. Like, maybe like how that one couple at the end of System Shock 2, when Shodan ended up being the girlfriend at the very end. Only as you recoil do you realize you have been undressed almost completely, which further exasperates your position. After she watches you flounder about for a few moments, she finally decides to speak. Oh, my sweet Decker. How naive can you get? Now that I have you in my grasp, we're going to have so much fun. Well, at least I will, duh. After finishing her last sentence, she clenches her knife and moves towards us. We got to go first. Okay, so we get to go first. So it's 25 action points to leap in there, and 25 movement points to leap in there. We could arguably search the shelf. That would leave me with 30 action points and 18. Oh, and only 18 movement. Oh, we're drugged. Okay, we can't actually search the shelf and jump in here. So if there's a weapon in here, we're not getting it. Let's just leap into this vent. Yep, like Trinity from The Matrix. Stay where you are, sweetie. I'll be right with you. Decker, come out to play. Oh, this is awesome. Holy crap. Alright, so I have a general idea of the layout of her home, having been in here multiple times with other characters. I wonder if she can grab you from the ventilation shaft if she sees you peeking out. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. Now, I have no clue how to get out of the situation. I'm assuming we're not allowed back up into her room. Her bedroom. I'm going to assume that my stuff is not there either. Actually, maybe it is. Actually, what do we have on us? Absolutely nothing. So, basically, we're naked. Like, literally in this case, we're naked. I do know Oh, hold on. Evelyn Ingram wants to kill you. Find a way to escape and warn the authorities. Okay. I don't know if anyone has ever read that quest description. So we've only got 2 ways we can get back into the vents. This way and this way. Because we don't have an Omni tool to open up any of the other vents. It would be great if you hear like a vent open, and or she could actually get into the vents and look for you here too. Because I won't lie, I'm feeling pretty safe as long as I'm in the vent, because no one has gone into the vents yet after me. Stig, I don't know if you're ever going to watch this video series, or this video in particular, but that'd be awesome if Evelyn could chase you in here. That'd be amazing. Alright, we're going to stand here and watch for a bit. I want to see if we can notice where she goes. She must do some sort of circuit. So she just left. We have sprint, and there's an area for us. I think we might be able to run around her. I think, however, she has a dirty kick, and us being a guy, that stuns us for 2 rounds, and she will slaughter us in 2 rounds. I think she has cheap shots and like a few other perks to help her kill you very quickly, if it comes down to it. My mind's racing because it's thinking of everything I've heard about this quest. Alright, so she takes some time up there. I'll wait until I see her walk up here or back into this room, and then we'll leave and try to search a few things. Alright, here we go. We got a monster sketch. 3 XP out of the item. Oh, and a piece of paper. A small piece of paper has Evelyn 76543 written on it. A password to something. A jackrabbit frame. We would need a barrel to be able to craft it, however. Can we make it? We can't make any goggles out of what we have. We don't have enough to make a grenade either, or dynamite, but we have some bits. Unfortunately, we don't really have a whole lot that is useful for us, other than we do have a flashbang. But Decker, of course, has no throwing. Come here, Decker. Okay, so we don't have the strength to open a vent with a crowbar either, so we'll need an Omni tool if I want to be able to sneak out of these other vents. Let's wait for her to walk back down here again. I guess I should quick save. Part of me feels like I should play this like a rogue-like and just redo the whole thing, but waiting around for a while, that's something I don't want to do. So, and I have a hunch she's going to kill us at least twice. This is great. I love aggressive girls. Crazy girls are the best girls. Now, speaking of girls, by the way, Come here, boy. If you are playing a girl, Evelyn is not interested in you. Like, at all. Locked. Not allowed upstairs. Decker, come out to play. Looks like she just barely doesn't have the vision to spot me. Come out, wherever you are. Okay, I was hoping I could hide in there. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. Oh, there's a whole nother vent system. Looks like there's weapon racks here as well. Alright, what else did we get? So, we actually got a health drug and a bandage. So if she does manage to reach us, we can get away, we can heal ourselves. We actually have a tiny bit of bullets for a 7.62 pistol. But nothing else. Yeah, we want those weapon lockers. They're probably locked, would be my guess, however. Okay, let's explore the rest of this vent system. I didn't realize that the vents were not connected to each other, that there's two vent systems. I thought there was just one. Well, that's death, so we're not going to be walking on that. We have hacking, but we have no... Oh. Well, the power box is interesting, but I can't open this vent. An auto turret. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, let's keep exploring this vent system and see if there's another exit that isn't just this one. If I recall what I've read about this, there's actually several ways you can get yourself out of the situation if you find yourself in it. Alright, we're going to stay here for a little bit and watch her and see if she decides to come down here. Since the door is open here, I suspect she does do this. Like, she'll walk down here, take a peek, or walk into this room, and then walk out again. If we don't see her in like 1 minute, maybe a minute and a half, we'll head on out and check those weapon lockers if we're allowed to. She does do it, okay. Look at that dagger in her hand. Look at it shine. We might just barely see her walk out of here. Okay, we did. Let's head on out. Come here, boy. Okay, I don't know what we picked up inside that vent. We got a single lockpick. A mentor trainer, a shiv blueprint, which we already apparently know. Can I make a shiv? We can. So now we can defend ourselves. We don't have a barrel, but we have a lockpick. Can't make a shield. Looking at all the, I'm thinking like MacGyver. I've got all this garbage in my inventory. I'm like, what can I make of this? I can't make anything of it. We need some bottles. We can make some Molotovs. Interesting. She's not turning back on the power. Well, let's watch for her, and we'll use this lockpick on that weapon rack. I think we do have the lockpick to open it. But we're only going to get a chance to open one of them, so hopefully that one will have pistols in it. Actually, just a firearm of some sort. My goodness, that's so little damage. I'm looking at all my... what I got for skills here. We really kind of need a pistol. Let's see. Let's see what she decides to do. By the way, we got 5 oddity experience points down here, so this has totally been worth doing. Now, all these oddity points, you can get them anyway, even if you don't do this with Evelyn. Because you can get into Evelyn's place without having to do this quest. You can get into her home via a different entrance. One more minute, everyone, and then we'll step out. I'm super nervous. I don't want to, we've done so well so far. I don't really want to die at this point. Okay. Let's save and head on out. And see what waits us. Okay. She is in fact still looking for us somewhere. Well, that's a shame. I want to look into that as I do this as well. Okay, so we got a actual coat. So we have some armor. Decent coat. Oh, greatly reduces our armor. Has a huge amount of armor penalty, though. But a huge amount of mechanical resistance. Enough to hopefully resist that dagger that she's using. We've also got an assault rifle. We have the bullets and the will to use it. Can I make... any grenades? No. I need bullets for that. Okay. Well, I think we can probably kill her. She's gonna stun us, though. She's gonna stun us. Well, let's do it, Tim. Well, she won. Good for her. She won the initiative. Okay, we gotta sneak out and get that. Gotta unlock that thing again. Where are you? Right, again. This time we can do it. I'm not allowed to enter combat immediately upon leaving the vent, or I would have tried to start it. So we will watch for her. I hate this because we have to wait who knows how long. I guess we'll walk out again. I bet she's gonna be like right there. Good for her charging us. Sorry, Evelyn. Her dagger, tongues and steel combat knife, the bunker key card, and Evelyn's key. This key is used to unlock something at Evelyn's home. Foundry. Alright. Well, we died once. So if it was Iron Man, that would have been the end of us. But we did it. Good for us. Alright, so... Where on Earth? Where on Earth is our stuff? Like 18,000 Charons is sitting somewhere upstairs. Let's see. I'm guessing what she does is she walks over here to check the generator, and when she does that, you can then leap out here and turn back on the power and electrocute her, would be my guess. We can turn on the security auto turrets as well. They'd probably, I guess, would shoot her and kill her. Oh, a bathroom. Interesting, she never entered the bathroom. But once you're in here, it's really tough to get out. Unfortunately, Underrail doesn't play like Thief. There's no sound that you can, like, you can't listen at the edge of at a doorway in order to hear when someone's walking past. Oh, nice! They gave you root soda to help you with the initiative roll as well. 5 of it, actually. So here's everyone else she has murdered. And one of them, I think, has a 3-point oddity item on them. Jaw part. It's a piece of a jaw lined with teeth. It looks human. 3 oddity experience points for that. Lots of flashbangs. I guess they're there to help you get away. Oh yeah! That would make sense. Flashbangs, I think if you flashbang someone after 2 turns, if you haven't engaged them, or maybe it might be even 1 turn, you leave combat, which will let you get away. Well, we have Evelyn's password. The password is correct. Please select one of the following options. Documents. Let's go through her diary. Dear Diary, Entry 1. This is so silly. I don't even know why I'm writing this. I suppose with Michael spending all his free time working on this damn bunker, I too need something to do to pass the time. Better than wasting it in my boring neighbors. Duh. I don't know what to write. So I'll call it a day for now. Evelyn. Smiley face. Next. Entry 3. Entry 3? Entry 3. Okay. Oh, okay, so we must be skimming through all these different entries, I guess. Dear Diary. Yep, he's down there again. He made me swear I won't tell anyone about it. Who do you think I am, some blabbermouth? I don't even socialize that much. Duh. So he doesn't really have to worry. At all. But I understand him. I mean, you know, he's been worried about this cohort, chort thing, whatever it's called. And he just wants what's best for the 2 of us. Oh, gotta go. He's back. This diary thing isn't so bad after all. Now that I think about it, smiley face. Evelyn. Next. Entry 46. Ugh, why? Why? Why is he doing this to me? I had another argument with him. I told him I'm tired of not ever seeing him and that I'm bored to death. If I go down there, I'm disturbing him. Oh, Evelyn, sweetie, this is important. Blah, blah, blah. Chort! Go to hell, Michael. You're the only one in Foundry who's obsessed with that. It's not gonna happen. Please spend some time with me. I simply don't fit in with the rest of Foundry. The Parkers are boring. The Stevensons are depressing. The Greenwalds... No comment on the Greenwalds. I'm just sad here. Maybe I should have listened to my mother and stayed in Dis. I better go lie down. Evelyn. Frowny face. Entry 48. Dear Diary. It's me again. I've decided to continue writing after his death. It's strange, but this diary thing seems so foreign to me, even though it's been, what, a month and a half? It's all upside down in my head. I read my previous entries and what I wrote about Michael. If someone else was reading it, he or she would have thought I hated that man, but a black hole in my heart says otherwise. I just wanted some attention. He was busy working on this bunker all the time, worried about that stupid chort. Funny. Even now I don't fully understand what it was all about. I simply trusted him and his judgment. The bunker is beautiful, though. Now I spend even more time here than upstairs, especially because the ventilation system keeps the air so clean and fresh. Going back up causes me to cough instantly. I'm still barely talking to people. The whole foundry was there on funeral day, and I swear, nearly everyone said at one point or another, "If you need anything, Evelyn, we're here for you." Tomorrow, not a single soul in sight. Typical. Well, that's all for now. I better find something to do. Bye. Evelyn. Next entry. 55. Dear Diary, life has become a living hell. Being alone is not working out for me. Go figure. I simply can't take it anymore. I'm too young, and I can't be stuck in this block of concrete for the rest of my life. I need company. I really need someone to hug me again. Michael, I hope you forgive me. I love you. Evelyn. Good for her, trying to move on. Dear Diary, this is entry 68. Jeremy left me today. When I first met him, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. A long, long time. He made me laugh. He made me happy. He made me forget. I thought he was the right one to pull me out, but today he told me we're breaking up. To tell you the truth, he'd said something about me being a recluse, depressive, or whatever. At some point, I just stopped listening. I had to. I felt betrayed, infuriated. I felt like I was about to explode. And I felt the urge to grab a knife, and so I did. I'm going to lie down now. I feel tired. Evelyn. Entry 97. It's Evelyn again. Just came to tell you I got another one. Men, they're all the same. They always fall for a sad, lonely widow that needs a new man in her life. Aww. I told him what he wanted to hear and puppeteered him into my bedroom. Guy got him naked. His eyes were like fires. Tied the naive bastard to the bed. Then I pulled out a knife and stabbed him. Right through his right eye. Fire extinguished. He wasn't expecting that. He was squirming as I pushed the knife through his eye and into his brain, finally ending his miserable life. So much fun. A little messy. But I'll just dump his body with the rest. With all the fuss about the Rockies killing people, no one will suspect me. A poor, poor, lonely widow. Smiley face. Evelyn. P.S. I think his name was Jimmy or something. Next. Dear Diary, Tommy. What a sweet young man. Really handsome. And I do mean handsome. He was just passing through Foundry, like most of them. Oh, we had so much fun today. Well, at least I had. He was the one screaming most of the time. That is, while he still had his lower jaw attached. Duh! I still remember the terrified look in his eyes when I showed him my trusty meat cleaver. Then I started cutting, slash, just like Messer butchers his pigs. Made a terrible mess, though, as I got a bit carried away. Whoopsie! There was blood and body parts all over the place, and the stench was strong. Oh well, it's all clean now and ready for my next toy. I should take some rest. Killing men is pretty darn tiring. Next time, dear diary, Evelyn. Smiley face. Download to flash drive. Back to main. What games is she playing? Oh, hey, well, she's playing Underrail Expedition. Let's play that game too. Okay, so I think we can get out. Actually, can we? Can we get out through the ladder? Maybe we can. Let's see if we can. We actually want to go through this way. This door. I think there's a secret, a hidden thing back there, like a secret passage or something. And there's going to be an audio item in there that we're interested in. Still locked. Can I unlock this? Okay, we're not allowed to unlock that. Alright, so the key we've got didn't unlock that. Go to the upper level. We didn't see this entrance in Evelyn's home, but we also didn't look for it, if I recall correctly. I think this wall right here. I'm pretty sure that's a secret. I'm like 90% sure. My perception's only 8, so we need a higher perception to see it. Okay. Okay, I think we've got perception goggles and maybe some perception food on me when we find the rest of my stuff. Ah, good old foundry. Feels like forever ago that we were last year. Alright, let's see. So, we don't need this garbage. I guess you could try to shiver to death. You better get really stupidly lucky, though, with the amount of attacks that you've got. And Uncanny Dodge would probably help you a lot. If she misses with her kick, you won't be stunned, unless you can defend yourself. By the way, being stunned, if I didn't mention it, robs you of your dodge and evasion. So the armor we're wearing was indeed the best thing we could have done in that one situation. Oh, okay. It unlocks the door to her bedroom. All of our stuff taken back. Okay. Oh, wait. Did I have all this stuff on me? I must have. Yes, I did. Holy crap, I'm carrying a bunch of garbage on me. I should bring all this stuff back to Core City. I think I meant to do that, but did not do that at the end of the last episode. Okay, so that is a lot better. The only bad news, by the way, whenever you get your stuff taken off of you like that, you have to re-put everything onto your hotbars again. That wasn't a skill, so this means we're going to spend a few seconds just so I can put all of my drugs back here. Oh, those are the only ones I have on me? Okay, I didn't have very many on me. And we do have Perception Salad. But I do have a Perception Goggle. Okay, perfect. So let's go back. And take a peek at this with our goggles on. Nothing! Alright, do we have enough if I eat mushroom salad? Still no! Still no. Am I wrong? Is it down here? I'm pretty sure it's in that hallway. And I'm also fairly certain that if you increase your perception to find a secret, even though it's a temporary raise to your perception, that's still good enough to find the secret. Oh, alright, we need more perception to find it. Okay, so we can get another perception when we get the juice eventually by doing the dude's quest. That'll give us 11. We can try that again. And I plan to raise my perception to at least level 9 as well, so we'll eventually have enough. Darn it. I have to come back here for that oddity! Alright, what else is there? Oh, we have another door that we can open without getting in trouble. Let's go ahead and see who's in here. Can't you see we're in the middle of something? Hugo and Anna here are part of the quest to help you deal with the Faceless next to Foundry if you did not get access, or do not have the bloody mobile computer. If the Ironheads were too tough and you couldn't kill them for that computer, they instead have a quest that you will be able to do to allow you to figure out what it is the Faceless are doing around here. The item that they're looking for, and how Foundry doesn't have it any longer. Alright, we've actually been playing for, I think, an hour, everyone, so I think we probably should stop here. So, I'll search a few barrels really quick, but otherwise, I think we'll stop. I'll go back to Core City, and I'll do some vendoring, some inventory management, and so on. And then, when we come back, I will be back here in Foundry, ready to talk to the mayor. Okay, no oddies here. Alright, everyone. So, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.